Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome. And we're going to play a little bit of Cyberpunk. At least that's the goal. Let's see if we can get this boat turned around. So this is our episode 0. I'm headed out to pick up a car before we get going from some quests that the reward from some quests we did I did last night. And we're going to play some Phantom Liberty. That's the goal. I haven't played it at all yet. I've played Cyberpunk a lot. This particular save that we started here, we've got Buddha here. You gonna hop up? Come here. You say hi? Yeah, you gonna say hi? Yeah. Okay, he's just off camera, of course. Here, look up. Oh, there he is. Kisses. All right, good boy. All right, hop down. Good boy. No, you don't. Oh, we got a... What a memento. Well, as you can see, the romance for this save is with Judy. And we've got to deal with Grandma, apparently. Anyway, I haven't played it. Now, this is a save very close to the end of the normal gameplay. I've got about 70 hours into this save at this point. I did actually start another save thinking specifically that I would use that one for it, but you know what? I said heck with it. I'm going to use this character. And so this is RV, our Valerie. We got a ways to go. We got to get out to Rancho with this. Now, this character was originally built to be to run Mantis arms. That was the idea, dude. Now, at the time, this was fairly early after the release of the game. They never popped up. However, I did get gorilla arms at some point, although I never really built around them. I just had them because they were the coolest thing I could put in the arms that I found. Now, I took advantage of kind of the free repop due to all the updates and stuff to rebuild this character. So, let us go ahead and take a look at where we're at the moment. This is the overall build we have going on right now. Now, the weapons in general, this isn't ideal. We don't shoot a lot of things very often. The shotgun is, I guess. We're a strength build at this point. So, we do have mocks, which we got from Judy. So this thing is pretty stupid, 85% headshot damage multiplier, by the way. It's good. It's good. We are running Skippy because it's just my favorite of the smart pistols. No other reason. We don't have any benefit with pistols. We do have a smart link right at the moment. It doesn't really help what we do, so it might change at some point in the future. But we do have it. And we've got a throwing knife because it's my favorite way to silently remove people. And I have put a few points into knives in this case. This is the big one right here. We are running a Militech Berserk. As you can see here, when we activate that, we are invulnerable to damage. We can't use anything except melee weapons, and our attacks don't cost any stamina. We also get 30% movement speed, or attack speed, 20% movement speed, increased damage at low health. And when it ends, we get 25% for each enemy neutralized. So this is how we do it. We just run in and we beat stuff in the head. That's really our goal. So anything that doesn't add to that doesn't add to this build. The build itself is very ad hoc. I hopped in with the money I had and with some time. I didn't do any research. I don't know what the current meta is. I just grabbed some stuff that looks kind of cool. But this is what the build. This is the gorilla arms are what the build is around. There's our cyber fists right there. And yeah, lightweight, efficient, hard hitting arm replacement +6 to body checks, which is why I initially put them on, because it's just to let me open a few doors that I couldn't open otherwise. But now we've built the whole build around them more or less. And we do have a ballistic coprocessor. Again, don't pay any attention to that. It doesn't help what we're doing. Not really. I mean, I guess it gets us some more carry capacity. But that'll get swapped out at some point. So, let's take a look at our cyberware. There is something in every slot. Not because that something is useful, but because that something gives us a benefit. Because having something in every slot helps in our build. Again, there's not a whole lot here that's spectacular. We have the Militech Berserk. We've got a RAM upgrade. Again, doesn't help us at all, right? Because we're not doing any RAM related stuff. Memory boost, more RAM when we neutralize an enemy, and more RAM. And a squeaky toy. We've got a squeaky toy. And I've got Shorty under the desk. Buddha with a squeaky toy. They're up. They've had breakfast, and they're excitable at the moment. There's our gorilla arms, as we said. I do have bionic joints. Does help. Again, you can see we've got 827 armor so far, which isn't obviously spectacular. I mean, it's not top of the margin, but it's pretty good. So you can see we've got a little bit there. We've got titanium bones, and we've got parabellum. A little bit of upgrade still that we could do in this area if I had all the appropriate stuff. Nervous system wise, this slows time for 50 seconds. Slows time by 50% for 4 seconds. This is actually useful for the build, and it is pretty darn cool. Stabber, crit chance with blades and throwable weapons. Again, we don't do a lot of blades, but we do a throwing knife, so it's kind of useful. It's not essential to the build by any stretch of the imagination. And we've got a reflex stone. So this slows time again by 60% for 4 seconds when our health drops below 25%. So I do like those. As far as our armor and stuff goes, we've got Proxys Shield. Again, the closer they get, and we're going to be close most of the time, the less damage they do. We have no armor, or we've got additional armor when there's nobody close to us. So as we're trying to make that initial run in, maybe into a room of people that have seen us, hopefully that will help. Again, not maybe the best in spot for us, but it is what it is. And we've got our subdurable armor just for more armor. In the legs, we've got our fortified ankles so we can charge jumps to jump higher. We run in micro rotors in our circulatory system, so more melee attack speed. That's obviously pretty useful. More health when we neutralize an enemy, which is great. And we do more damage, more dealt damage as well. Again, the extra bonuses, the ricochet damage, the reload, the RAM, none of that helps us at all. And adrenaline booster. So whenever we use a melee weapon to neutralize an enemy, and we're going to do that a lot, we're going to get stamina back. So when we're in our rage, we don't use any stamina. But the rest of the time, obviously we do. This is going to get us that stamina back if we can finish somebody off. We've also got a smart link. Again, right now that's just for Skippy. It doesn't do much else for us. And we've got a ballistic coprocessor as well. Again, completely wasted on us. But as I was buying this stuff, I kept spending all the money we had and all the upgrade resources we had, and this is what's left. Now, since then I ran a bunch of missions last night after that, and we made some pretty good money. I ran the boxing storyline, which I hadn't done because I never had a strength melee build before, or a strength melee build as opposed for punching as opposed to a blade build. So I ran through that, and that got us some cash. We've got Sentry Optics again. They highlight turrets and sensor cameras and turrets. Don't care. And saw that. So most of this is just there to be in the slot, right? This is the overall thing here. We are working on technical ability 20 will be our next point for a reason. I could have done it much earlier when I did the rebuild. You can see we've got a lot of points in other things, but I changed my mind. It happens. Let's take a look at body. We've got 20 body, and you can see we've kind of run through the melee combat here. A lot of health regeneration. We're going to get Adrenaline Rush. When Adrenaline Rush is active, we get a 20% health item recharge. Adrenaline Rush, you can see here, it unlocks the Adrenaline Rush mode. In addition to base effects, Blood Pump, Cyberware, and health items also give Adrenaline equal to 30%. Max health, and Adrenaline is indicated in a yellow bar and acts like extra health by absorbing damage. So, again, gives us a bunch more points, and if we do use health items, well, we'll get more, right? That's the idea. And you can see we've put a lot of points into that. We get a lot of regen over various things. On this side, we've gone all the way up here to Savage Sling, which gives us a finishing move for blunt weapons, and we can pick somebody up and throw them at somebody, which is awesome. Quake, so we can do this Q by coming and stomp on people, as well as do it in the air, and there we go, something like that. Wrecking Ball. You know what? I never used this. We probably should. Allows you to barrel into enemies. I think I just have to be blocking and sprint into people, honestly, but I haven't tried it. And we've got a little bit of stuff into cars just because I like the car game in this. All right, off to reflexes. We've just got some stuff into moving. We went up here to get us dash, and we've got a couple extra points. So we get a little bit more mitigation, we get a little more speed when we're dashing, and that's essentially all we got into reflexes. Technical ability, this is what we're working for. Edge Runner, this allows us to exceed our cyber war capacity by up to 50 points. It's going to give us a negative to our health, but when we neutralize an enemy, there's a chance we are going to go into Fury, which is pretty cool. Does it tell us what Fury is somewhere? I guess the Fury state just means we do more damage. More crit damage, more crit chance, right? Essentially. So that's our goal. I decided to do it because I wanted to get a full body skeleton, and I couldn't because I was 2,000 short, but also because I didn't have enough cyber points there. I probably do now. I'm probably pretty close now because we've got some upgrades and some boosts to that since I did that. But be that as it may, we're working our way up towards Edge Runner. Again, health charge for more recharge and benefits to that, and we've got a little bit of the car stuff. Cool. Not much. I put a little bit into Scorpion Sting here. Scorpion Sting for our throwing knife. Again, haven't done much with it. Nothing into intelligence. We're up to 9 just for whatever. Options to talk to people, right? And we're back to body. So, that is the build. It is, again, it's not a meta, it's not spectacular, it's just kind of what looked cool to me last night while I was rebuilding this character from scratch after not remembering what I was doing with her, to be honest. I put about 20 some hours recently. Well, I put some time into a character recently. Not 20 hours. It has 20 hours total in the other character, but I probably put 10 of that, 15 of that maybe. Probably just over 15 because it's got 20 on it now, and I believe when you end up in the trash dump, I was at 5 and I played that. So let's say we put 15 to 17 hours in that character over the last few days to kind of get better at the game, remember how to play, remember what I'm doing. My God, what is it with all the phone calls?
It's Blue Moon from Us Cracks. You know, the band?
Yeah.
All of Night City knows you.
I'll come to you.
All right, well, we'll do that eventually. Maybe I'll do that in between episodes. I haven't decided yet. I'm just trying to get to Rancho here so we can see this new car that I picked up. I did a quest, and the reward is this car. And I'm not 100% sure where it is because it says, hey, it's in Rancho. It's near the train tracks. Go grab. Oh, that's not where we want to go. Not where we want to go. Top the sidewalk in our big gold. This car, by the way, you also get from doing the boxing quest. That's part of it. Oh, hold on. You know what we haven't talked about? What else do I have? Clothes. I guess we did in general, but I got the sniper rifle for that same quest. So if you're wondering kind of whether it's worth doing, yeah, probably. I got a boatload of money out of it towards the end too, because I was kind of spending my cash altogether. Anyway, I'm going to continue on. I'm going to go find that new car, and then we will be back for episode 1 of. I just wanted to say the Phantom Menace, but it's not the. Oh, do you guys want to see if this car's here? If I picked the right spot. I was told it was by the train tracks in Rancho, and then I had 2. Don't see a car there. I had 2 car options here pop up. Across the street from each other. So the other one's over here. And I was thinking maybe that was the train tracks coming through. Let's take a look real quick at my we gotta go way down here. See if there's better directions. Jake. What did we say, Jake? Setting you coordinates. Check your map. I did. I don't see anything on the map that says, hey, pick up your car from Jake, by the way. It's near the train tracks out in Rancho. Car's in a garage near the loading station. We think that one, maybe? I mean, that looks like the loading station, which is kind of why I came here, right? So the trains come through. I figured it was in here somewhere. Drop point. Just kind of turn everything on here real quick and see if anything pops up. Yeah. Okay, well. I guess it could be in this garage. No, it doesn't look like there's a garage there. There's something over here. There's a dot over there, right? What is that? Oh, it's just people. Yeah, just people. Yeah. Huh. Well, let me go across the street. Easiest way to get across the street. We'll see if it's over there. Now we could have done this a lot of different ways. We could have fast traveled in, but I figured, you know, as long as we were talking, we might as well be driving, right? This is music. Now, I'm going to have this series on mature audiences. We'll age restrict it. I saw somebody saying, I saw something about, I think it was Linus Tech Tick commenting that somebody age restricted their video on their own for the first time ever. I've age restricted videos before. And in fact, I am going to age restrict this one so we don't have to worry about stuff. Don't see it there either. Don't think this didn't do much for us. Let's verify that. Do we want a Miltech Hellhound? We got the money for it at the moment. I will go looking for it. And I will see you next episode. Anyway, age restriction, but we're gonna play the music as well. If we don't make any ad revenue, I don't care. Ad revenue doesn't pay my rent at the moment. So we will leave the game on as much as we can. You guys want to see a little bit of something here? Whoops. Well, I didn't get the crunch thing. Oh, that works just fine. And that's more or less how it works. That's more or less how it works. You just run in and punch stuff. And then you just pick up your loot. You know, they were looking at me funny. I saw them across the street parking lot there, and I was just like, hey, the hell? What you looking at, punk? And it was on. I want everybody to know that we're in town. We'll see you next time. Cheers.